but it is him. Really nice move. Blake Delaney had to move out of the way.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the delay tonight. A few technical issues here on the producing side. As we quickly just bounce through our results here for qualifying, it looks like we've got Jet Murray there in P1. It looks like Matthew Boyle at P2, Jamie Christensen in 3, Henry Fenson in 4, Wayne Shepherd 5, Tyson Stiles in 6, Jason Douglas in 7, Wayne Reynolds in 8, Brad Mays in 9, and Greg Johnson running out our 10. Joining me in the box tonight, and the man on the cameras, Nathan ShiBBy Howard. Shibby, welcome.
Yes.
It's a bit of a rough start, mate, but we're here. We're at Phillip Island tonight in these wonderful 86s. So we're just
getting ready to grid, actually. We're gridding up, yeah.
They are gridding, yeah. They're gridding now. So.
But yes, we're here. The stream is live. iRacing, not iRacing. SDK Live Timing wasn't playing nice tonight. But here we are. We have missed qualifying, so sorry, guys, for that. But, yes, the race will be kicking off any minute now.
So we'll get a big shout out there for our round sponsor, Warren & Brown Tools. Without them, these shows wouldn't come to you guys here out on the YouTube and Facebook land. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, smack that bell so you never miss when we go live. And as we see the guys gridding up now, we'll get into the first of 2 races tonight. So it's our our heat race. It's a 20-minute or 12-lap race. And then we'll move into the feature. We've been watching some times flow in. The times have been pretty quick during practice. We've got the lights are coming on right now. Red lights are out and we are away. So we've got a good jump there off the front. As we look back through P4 and 5, nice little move in the middle. Getting, who's that going up in the middle, is it? Oh, I know we lost that one. Christensen in the middle there, is it?
Yeah, Jamie Christensen, Jason Douglas, and Wayne Shepherd.
Trying to find a way we can make this a little clearer. All right, you know, as we now come through down into turn, where are we coming? Turn 4, first of the 2 hairpins on this track. Should be a late braking dive here on the inside as we go too wide deep in there. Getting a nice exit off the corner is the key on this one. What's your thoughts on Phillip Island there, ShiBBy? You like it?
The second corner can go and get out of here.
You don't like the...
It's such an odd corner, man. Like, especially when you're learning the track and you're taking the bloody racing line, and then you realise, oh, don't take the racing line, do a wide berth first and then cut it in. Like, it's just such an easy, simple corner to end up in the bloody grass.
Yeah, totally agree, mate. I put the safety car in the gravel there a few weeks ago here for another league, so the turn 2 is definitely a bit of a nightmare, but you see a nice little run here. Man, that's... who's in front there? Very, very hard to read in the on the live timing there.
People are dropping in and out, mate. Do you want the just the link for the live timing?
No, I think we'd be alright. We got a little bit of time. We'll get through it. But we should just see Tyson Styles now on the back. Oh, what was that? Someone just blinked hard in front of Tyson Styles.
Yeah, there's a couple of cars blinking.
There is, yeah, I was going to say there's definitely a couple of cars that are just not quite syncing with the server tonight.
There's a few storms across Australia at the moment, so you never know.
We jump on board here with Jason Douglas as we watch off the rear of this car. Looking back to Tyson Styles, we come down. No, we're watching back to Wade Shepherd there. We get through the first of the 2 hairpins. A nice run out of this corner. We watch as the boys flow through what is commonly known as Siberia, I do believe. One thing we have noticed throughout the first couple of rounds of this car, it's all about flow, it's all about momentum, so you can't really stop and start these cars, so trying to keep the flow up and keep the revs high as we watch now as he gets through on...
Tyson Styles made a move on Wade. Yeah, Reynolds then.
It was Tyson Styles on, Wayne Reynolds. No, Wayne Shepherd, sorry. Was it?
Oh gosh,
sure, that was crazy.
The Wayne and the Wades, man. We got a crazy battle. So we got the 2 teammates, Jet Murray and Matthew Boylett, leading the pack here with Henry Fenson. So 3 guys that have just returned to, 2 guys that have just returned to the league and a new guy. And we saw last week, Jet Murray is extremely quick in the 86.
Absolutely, he's going to be a gun to watch throughout this this general series. So definitely be riding on board with him throughout the night and checking out what he's up to. So we see Henry Fenson's already put down a best time of a 46.06. So he's really on the pace there in P3. But we are watching the battle pack here with Wayne Shepherd and Tyson Styles just going ding-dong battles through this lap. ShiBBy's still not having a good night tonight. The PC and everything just not working in his favour. So
my laptop wasn't connecting to the internet, and I remembered I turned the Wi-Fi off to stop my daughter from watching her iPad.
Well, that'll help. Oh, we've just got Wayne Shepherd have a big lose up over
big slide.
Looking Hyper.
Matthew Boyle, Jet Murray are using their teamwork here too to push each other through these tracks. They are slowly making a gap on Henry Fenson, and I think Jet was like 22 seconds ahead of second place last week, so that just shows just how quick he is.
We're riding on board there with Matthew Boyle. Might even see if we can get on the nose cam there and just see the little bump draft he's putting on Jet Murray there. Really giving Jet a bit of a push down there, but it can work in both ways, can't it, ShiBBy? It can work for them in the fact that, you know, they're going to be going a little bit quicker, but it can also slow them down and allow Fenson. Oh, someone just gone way wide into turn 2 there. Up on the other screen, someone's gone way off in the background.
I think that might have been Tyson Styles there, mate.
Might have been. But yeah, so when the boys are that close, yeah, they might go quicker, but they'll also slow each other up a little bit too, which will allow Fenson sort of back into that fight.
Essentially, they want to use that on the straight. What they want to do is use it on the straight or the longest parts of the track where the guy behind can actually get the slipstream, slingshot out, get the run, and then have his teammate actually slot back in beside him, so then he grabs the slipstream on the way through.
Yeah, kind of swap drafting there. So yeah, that's definitely one of the options that they'll be trying to execute there as an option for getting, I guess, a bit more of a gap there to Fenson. We still see Boylett now. We see Fenson now right there on the back of Boylett, don't we? He's just lost that a little bit there to Jetto, so that's going to give Fenson a nice little run here if he can just stick on the back of Matty Boylett. Should make a good move down into turn 1 because he will get a really big draft here.
He's just going to try and hold that.
Side by side now. Yeah. He's right there.
Needs to hold that out of line.
He's just got to hang in there, and he'll get through here, and he'll get the nice little flip back onto the other side here to get the crisscross out of here. Looks like we've got a crash there as well.
Yes, I think we've got a safety. We've got a safety car coming out. Looks like, and a huge shout out to our race control tonight, Adam Hughes and Greg Barber. So it does look like we might be getting a safety car. He
has left the pits. Yes, Adam Hughes is out on circuit, so we do have the safety car on track. So that's the bad news there. It looks like Brendan Soper's had a bit of a come off there, but
we will get a replay while these guys catch back up to the safety car. So, huge shout out to all the viewers. Again, sorry about the start of the stream tonight. In some cases, it doesn't matter how good we are, and you have both your producers on board tonight, and we couldn't work out the issue quick enough. So, yeah, it's crazy time of the year, hey? Like, there's like 3 of us in the team that are moving at the same bloody time. Like, it's just ridiculous. Oh, and there's a car on its roof. I think that's there's the car we're looking at. Brendan Soper, number 27. Yep, that's him. So
Brendan Soper. So he's had a bit of a whoopsie moment there, but look at that.
Yeah, let's get that SRW live action replay up and see what has happened. So let's go back.
Oh, he's definitely going to grab the grass here.
Oh, he's come off. Okay, so
he's way off.
He's come back off a couple of times before this instance. So this is the first time he has come off track. Let's get it in. Fast forward. He is moving too. This is what I'm talking about, these wide sweeping weird corners in Phillip Island. Like, oh, and he's had a bit of a blink. Does he reappear? Oh, he does.
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, wow.
Oh, he could have stunt driven that.
He almost saved it, didn't he? He
He
was there. He was
stunt
just
drive
like, he was just,
Spewing,
you know, that's
linked
that
because
is reminiscent of Alex Premer, isn't it, mate? We saw that in the V8 Supercars only a few years ago. Same sort of process too. He's just sort of come down and just tripped up over that curb and just couldn't quite gather it back up.
Oh, mate. Skills, though. Feet held onto that. 10 points, gold star. Right, so that's what's called our first safety car tonight in the first 20-minute race. So we will go through the field. We got Jet Murray first. Matthew Boyle again, teammates, and we know they're quick, so it is going to be tough. Henry Fenson, new guy to the league. Love seeing all these new guys come into SRW. We thoroughly appreciate the support from the drivers and, of course, you viewers. And as of this moment, I want to say a huge thanks to all the viewers because we have just ticked over to 601 subscribers on YouTube. So huge shout out to every single one of you guys that joined in for the broadcast.
That's quite the achievement. So thank you to everybody for joining us along the pathway in our journey through the SRW TV channel.
Speaking of SRW, we got Mr. Toddy Thorburn, Chef Toddy, and Brendo Walton out there in the Fonterra Dairy 86s. Good New Zealand brand, I've been told. If I ever go over there, I'll be catching up with Toddy and Brendo, that's for sure. And
they are line astern too.
yeah. I saw something really interesting in the Nope, not that one. I don't use these. So they've added a little thing to the back of their car. You can see Toddy on the left, old Chef Toddy, and Brendo on the right. So nice little cute addition there, I think. We got Steve, as always, our league owner. And the safety car is in the pits, so Jet Murray has control of the field as he comes around the final corner onto the straight. And he's gone. He didn't even wait. He was out there.
He wasn't waiting for no flag. He was gone.
And we got Jay.
But that's now just brought Jason Douglas back at Fenton too. Yeah, look at this. He's going to get a nice little slingshot here up the inside. Was that Matthew Boyd? Did he make a move there on Jet? Oh, not quite. He was looking at it.
I think these two are going to run real wide.
And very wide.
And got a little squirrely there.
Yep, that's what have Matthew up the inside.
Well done, guys. No one on the grass. Oh, I lied. There we go. The Castrol rally car just showing us what it's meant to do. Oh, and another one.
And Brendo right behind him as well.
Look, honestly, out of the whole track, man, that corner is so annoying.
It is. It's a tough corner to get right, especially at pace. Like, you know, they're just on the safety cars and the tyres have just come off pressure, maybe just cooled down just a touch. Coming through there at pace on cold tyres is really, really hard. And the other thing too, the aero that you pick up, it makes that corner just that little bit more difficult. So it
definitely does. And we got
Benson,
Christensen on the side of each other right now. And
battling for 4 and 5
Hughes' pit stop is going to go for a very long time at the bottom there, guys. I don't know why it's registering our race control as a pit stop, but that's the thing.
SDK just doing SDK things, mate. We can't help that.
Not sure why.
Maybe just turn that overlay off, maybe. There it goes. So we're on board with Henry Fenson here, watching him come through. This is the last section of the racetrack, so it's probably one of the fastest corners.
Mays, because we've got Mays on the back of Maguire here.
Mays getting a nice run here. This is going to be a big run. Does he take the outside? He wants the outside.
I agree. Outside line for this first sweeping corner, because this is a flat-out corner. In most cars, you don't have to lift. They are close. He has lifted a little bit.
He had to lift, But the problem is you can't gain grip out there. So you lose momentum when you're too wide. When you get off that racing line, you just lose a little bit of momentum, a little bit of grip there. So it was good, but it just cost him there in the end. So to see if he can now make it back up and jump on board there. Was that Tyson Styles? It is.
Yeah,
Tyson's
we're on
making a move
Tyson
up the
Styles,
inside.
and Leakey and Johnston right in front of us are battling too. Two teammates. Oh, he just closing the door on him. Oh, close racing.
Instinct, didn't he? Right on the apex.
That was good close racing. Any further to the right by Tyson Styles, and that definitely would have been a bit of a racing incident there, but nice, clean racing. Yeah, as long as he didn't run him off the track, that was definitely allowed.
Yeah, no, that was good pass, mate. There was nothing wrong with that.
Good to see Mr. Greg Leake and Greg Johnson from Team Greg. It's weird seeing them in red cars in the new Red Energy cars, because last season they were blue, so full remodel.
It makes it a bit hard because there's a lot
like
of red
SRW cars.
Right,
yeah, they look like Team SRW.
So I think they might have picked up on the same painter for their job, but it's interesting though. Like the boys are definitely there and thereabouts week in and week out, so we'd like to see that. But,
you know who we're missing tonight?
Oh,
gosh, these guys.
Who are we missing tonight?
I don't think we was here last week. J-Mac.
Actually, J-Mac, he hasn't. It wasn't here last week. Sam.
Flying move by Tyson Styles around both the Johnsons then. And now they got Mays hot on their tail as well.
Look at this little battle pack here, just heating up. It's the good thing about these things. You can go side by side. Like the aero doesn't really affect side by side as much as in other categories, but it definitely opens up the doors for some more close door-to-door racing. So it's a lot of fun to watch these boys get around tonight.
Oh, man, I thoroughly enjoyed
braking zones.
Big braking lock-up.
Oh, you just overcooked it too deep.
I hit the wrong button. I was supposed to get an action of that. My bad. It's been a rough week. I'm moving in like a couple of days, so... Look,
hey, we've all got excuses, mate.
I think SRW are lucky my computer's still set up, because I know my wife is like, come on, we've got to get stuff packed. Like, it has to be packed. So as we get back on board with Henry Fenson, who's still on the back of Jason Douglas, and Matthew Boylett and Jet Murray are still starting to slowly drag that lead out.
They are stretching that lead out. And Jason Douglas is up 4 spots. He started back in like P7, so he's had a stellar launch, and now just trying to get into that groove as we now have, 40 seconds left in this race. So we will probably get one more lap. This will be... Where's Barney? Barney out there waving the white?
Barney's been slack recently, like honestly. Like,
he has been very lazy.
Yeah.
Where are you, Barney?
Where is he?
Where is he?
Let's get a drone shot.
Gone.
Yeah, he's just not around anymore.
He's on drinks break. I think this will be the last lap though, with only 18 seconds left in this one. So we'll.
Well, from my end, I've got lap 10 of 12 and 17 of 20 minutes, and someone. Oh, that's Jamie Christensen blipping out. Of course, being a esports guys that internet connections do play havoc. Oh, nice side-by-side action. Stop blinking out, Christensen. We want to catch all this as they make a move down the side of Douglas. Oh,
he's up on that curb. Let him run the curb. Oh,
stay there. Hold it.
He just got the grip, and I think Brendan Walton went off in the background there as well.
Nice.
Had a big off and into the wall. That was good moves. That was really tight, really close battle racing there. So that was a lot of fun.
Don't think it's over yet. I think.
He's up the inside here too.
Yeah, and we've got Maguire up the side of Dean Sinkovich, and then that brings Brad Mays right in there as well. Oh,
he's up on the grass. He's using all the track.
He's had to let him pull in then.
He's just backed out of that move. So that's
being on the left side of that. I don't know what the corner's called, but the corner just before that one is not the best spot to be unless you've already got your nose edged out. And these 86s have been exciting.
Oh, they've been exciting all season. There's not a track that you go to that these cars just do not put on a show. We've been to short tracks. We're now at Phillip Island, which is probably one of the longest circuits that we'll go to this season. And they just put on a show. The boys just get out there, they get the elbows out, and they just race hard.
It's been amazing. Oh my gosh, there's 4 of them here. There's 3 of them. Sinkovic, Mays, and Maguire. Mays tried to put his nose down the side of Sinkovic, but Sinkovic has blocked him off.
I'm not sure if we can get a replay of that. Brendo Walton just crashed on the way into pit entry.
Yeah, we can get a replay of Brendo hitting the wall, don't you worry.
We'll have to get a replay of that, but he's cleaned up the wall on the way into pit entry, so he's going to be a little bit filthy on that one.
Oh gosh, I didn't even see Dean making a move down the side of Greggy Johnson.
Greggy's going to have a good line here, though. Greggy's going to come straight
Dean's locked up. Dean's locked up.
Oh, he's tagged him.
They kept going.
They did too.
So we've got Brad Mays in the OMFG Motorsport. Oh, Dean's had a lock up again. Oh my gosh.
There was the crisscross was on, but there was a car there, so he couldn't really execute it properly because he had to get out of it. So here we are with Aaron Maguire, who was on that flip-flop side. Unfortunately, there he couldn't really move, so he had nowhere to go. And
look how twitchy. Oh, there goes Brad Mays. Nearly 2 of them.
No, that's Greg.
Mr. Johnston.
Oh, he's loose.
That corner again.
Around. There's 3 cars in that area.
These cars are so twitchy, though. Their rear ends are just so twitchy, man. There's no weight in them.
Yeah, there's just, they're exactly what they are.
So Wayne is trying to make a move on Wade here. Nice inside line. He was going to have that. It looked like Wade might have pulled out. That's checkered.
No, Becker.
Okay. Can someone tell Barney to get back in his booth because it's not helping us?
Barney, get out and do your job.
Where was he?
I have no idea, bro.
He literally disappeared, right? Like, I'm on starter cam. Where is Barney waving the checkered flag? He's disappeared. He's
out for dinner, mate. It's too early. He's out for dinner.
There is no Barney.
Barney needs a feed.
Does Phillip Island not have a Barney? Guys, can someone in chat tell me, does Phillip Island not have a Barney?
No, they do.
Anyway.
They do have it.
So Jet Murray takes out Heat 1 with a pretty good lead, to be honest. Yeah.
And Matty Wallet right behind him. But the talking point there has got to be Jamie Christensen with a 145.8. Well, it's almost actually that is the fastest lap. The fastest lap of the race. So P5 comes out with the fastest lap. Oh, Brendo's just.
Oh, hang on.
We need it again.
So I need to get.
Brendo's had a shocker.
So Brendo hit the pit wall. You said, right? I'm sure you said something about that. Here he is. Yeah, look, here he comes into the pit lane right now.
Comes in, and he... I'm almost certain...
Oh, he does too. What did you do, Brendo? Your car was already beat up, and then you just...
That's because he hit the wall back around turn 2, and I think he was trying to come in.
He's tried to do a late break to get that the pit entry speed at the last second, ready? And he's just come off, clipped a bit of the dirt, and then the car's locked up, and you're welcome, Brendo, mate. You're welcome.
So
someone give this man a team.
Winner. We do have our Heat 1 winner. We'll drag him in here and have a quick chat between races. Jetta Murray. Hey. He won in the heat race. Tell us about it.
It's a pretty fun race, especially having teammates all around you. It's kind of helps saving us from the people behind and towing each other.
Yeah, exactly. We were noticing there that you and Matty were given a bit of a bump draft down the straight there. Was it helping much at all? Do you think?
Yes and no, because yes, in a way that we don't want to hit each other and bin each other, so we just be careful about it. But no, in a way of, yes, in a way of just in case, people behind us could get to us and pass us in a case.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we were just talking through the broadcast and about how loose the back end of these cars are. So having a teammate just kind of pushing on it might be a little bit unsettling, I guess, to the average person driving these cars.
Yeah, the rear is a little bit loose, and that's why we've not practiced, but we've told each other not to push around the corners and just watch
Only do it
out
in the
just in
straight line,
case.
yeah.
Yeah, straight line.
All right, so after the heat, mate, what's the plan for the feature? 40 minutes, bit longer around here, inverted 10, so that's going to slot you back into P10. What's the plan to get through the pack and get out the front again? What's it going to take, do you think?
Well, definitely probably fuel saving would be the main thing, and getting through the field as well, and having Matthew and Jace with two really good knowledges racing the real world. It will help getting through the pack, especially Matthew, because fast boy. Yeah, so it will help getting through the pack, telling each other, pushing each other through, and hopefully making no mistakes or incidents.
And avoiding the start chaos of the reverse top 10.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's going to be your biggest trick right there, right? Are you going to try and launch it hard and get a good start, or are you going to sort of feel the way the guys in front of you launch and gauge off there how hard you're going to push on green light?
Well, it's always push as hard as you can, I guess. If you see a mistake, you obviously try to avoid it as much as you can. But yeah, if you see a mistake, just avoid it and push as hard as you can until you get where you want to be and start fuel saving.
Look, mate, you say that like it's easy to see a mistake and avoid it. Look, some people's old reflexes may not be as good as yours anymore. But, great driving tonight, mate, and it's great to have you back in the league. You've already shaken up a few people with how quick you are, and you are phenomenally quick, mate. So we look forwards to watching you throughout the rest of the series, and good luck in the Heat 2. I forgot what it's called. The feature race tonight, mate.
The feature race.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank yous. Have a great night. Hopefully talk to you later.
Yeah, no problems, mate.
We'll see you later on, mate.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, yep, good work. Moved myself into the green room. Yeah, well done, ShiBBy. Jeez, I'm having a great night. So that was Jet Murray, guys, your Heat 1 winner. He is extremely quick back in these 86s, as we discussed last week. He came back to the 86s and back to our league and absolutely creamed everybody by 22 seconds. It was just a whitewash, like at phenomenal speed, Jet. So it's going to be interesting to see now with a teammate on board as well, to see just how quick he is. So he definitely didn't have as big a gap at Phillip Island as last week, as we jump on board with our teammate, my teammate, Mr. Steven ShiBBy. So
the funny thing, just in our little group chat there, our team chat, Brendo just goes, I hope you guys didn't pick up my pit entry. Whoops. Hey, Brendo, we got it, buddy. We got it. But I might see, Mr. ShiBBy, how I can connect to you through this so that you can control my screen as well, because the timing is just getting a little hard to read there on the Discord.
I also sent you the live link that you can view the timings. I actually should put that in chat.
Ah, that'd be helpful.
Yeah, so chat can follow the live timings as well.
Excellent.
Where is everybody watching from tonight? I hope you're all doing extremely well. It is myself, Nathan ShiBBy Howard, and Rob Hayter on comms tonight. Something a little bit different for the 86ers. I have posted the live timing link in chat, so you can follow along at home. And we are gridding up. So it is a reverse top 10. So we've got Aaron Maguire on first, Dean Sinkovich second, Tyson Styles third, Wayne Shepherd fourth, Wade Reynolds fifth, Jamie Christensen in sixth, Jason Douglas seventh, Henry Fenson eighth, Matthew Boyle at ninth, Jet Murray in 10th. And then we got the two Gregs from Team Greg, and we're about to grid and get this race underway.
Green flag.
Oh,
what a
down
start.
straight off the start there.
Everybody seemed to do it. Already got to move as the shakers.
So we're looking for Jet Murray and Matty Boyle there to try and make a bit of a push through. We just heard from Jet saying he's going to press on hard, but as we get 2 and 3 wide around turn one, this is not where you want to be.
Cold tyres, boys. Cold tyres.
Just let the brains and the tyres warm up together, fellas. Let's not push on too hard right now. So we do see Matty Boylet up into P7 and Jamie Christensen now switching that spot.
So I just realised, you know Sam Christensen, who is also super quick. So Jamie Christensen is actually his brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I noticed we've been short with Sam a couple of weeks, and now we've got Jamie, so I'll have to see what Jamie can do here.
Well, he might need to look at his internet, but we have been told by Sam that he is quite quick as well, so... As we still... bit of a slide there from Boylet. Right on the back of Maguire.
A little loose on the cold tyre.
And he is riding Maguire.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, bump and run. Oh, there's a big bump.
He's flicked it out. That was Matty Boylet and Aaron Maguire there.
It looked like Boylet nearly ended up on his roof. It's also caused Fenson to go off the track. He had to swerve and get on the grass.
Brad May's also off as well.
So I think they were dodging the chaos that happened then. So Tyson Styles is pushing out to a 1.37 second gap at the moment, but we still have... It's still on in the back here.
It's still on here, wait. Look at these boys here. They're not going to hold anything back in this feature, this 40-minute feature race. They're not going to hold anything back at all.
No, this has been such a great series for that as well, where the boys just get in the car and they just drive it hard. As we've got Wayne Shepherds and Jason Douglas trying to swap positions. Here comes the elusive corner. Oh, heavy on the brakes. Bit of a slide there from Jason Douglas.
Is he good? He's going to hang on to it, I think.
And then right behind them, we've got Jamie Christensen, Wade Reynolds, Jet Murray. Henry Fenson is trying to make a move on Dean Sinkovich right now. They are side by side. Gosh, I'd sound really good if I knew the names of all the corners, wouldn't I? Fenson makes that stick. Dean's going for the crisscross. Fenson got squiggly. Fenson got squiggly. He got on the power, I think, a little too early. Just lost some traction, which has allowed Dean to pull the crisscross back in. Jet Murray up in 5th already.
He's
and
already
pushing.
On the charge. Yeah, he's on the back
he
there.
He's pushing Christensen.
Any room. It's been interesting to see what Jetto can do. I mean, it is still very early. I mean, we are only on the first, 3 laps, so he's really putting the hammer down. He really wants to get back to that front and try and lead this race.
Oh,
get into that fuel state mode. Oh, look at that. He's just lost another spot to Wade Reynolds there. No?
Nearly. So it looked like Jet was trying to show the nose a little bit and just clipped the back of Jamie's car a little bit, and he's rolled out just to save any accidents from happening. So that was nice, respectful driving. Hey, Henry, watch out for the fence, mate. Here's one in there. Oh, it's Callan.
Oh, Callan Hodgkinson just loose on that.
It's you know what's happened.
Oh no!
Oh, nearly across pit lane. Oh my lord, that was going to be dangerous.
No!
So you know what's happened there? He's gone too wide off the ripple strip, and he's clipped the right rear tire. Oh no, there was 3 cars off. What's happened here? Have they all just gone too wide round this corner? So here we go. Yep. So 1 car off on the dirt, 2 car off on the dirt, 3 off on the dirt. And as soon as that happens, these 86s, the rear end just goes, catch you later. That's that first corner, man.
Happen, don't you? No, that's the last corner, dude.
That was last
near pit entry.
Where's me track, man?
That's near pit entry. So that's right around the back of the dirt. And then he comes back across pit lane to get back to the racing surface. So that's unbelievable. But Callan Hodgkinson will be on the repair there.
Sure wills. We've got Maguire on the back of Wakefield. I'm telling you, Wakefield is my livery for the season.
There's Wakefield. You like that Castrol, don't you?
Oh, dude, I'm a big Toyota fan, and the fact that was on a Supra and a Celica in the rally eras of Group B, it's just 100%. It's iconic, you know.
So I've got to ask you, ShiBBy, what do you think of these one-make series? You know, like we got the 86s, but, you know, like we see just these one-make things around the world, the MX-5, the 86, things like that. Are they in your sort of realm? Do you like those things?
I've had the chance to drive my mum had a Toyota GT86. So not the GRs, so it was it's probably 4 or 5 years old now. And honestly, super fun to drive. I would have loved to have the chance to get into a track car. Yeah, I honestly don't mind seeing
the inside. Oh, he's up the inside of Maguire here. He's got the job done too.
He's still got a bit of a straight here to see if he can hold it.
Though. He's got the job done, but the question's going to be, how is he going to get through this 1-2 combination? Because it's going to be rough. It's going to be very, very rough. As he sweeps, he goes around the outside in that Castrol car. But now it's setting up in the braking zone here. Does he go shallow and allow no one up the inside, which is exactly what he's done. He's just gone deeper and shallow. Oh my
gosh, we've got Leak and Sinkovic. Leaky and Sinkovic having a bit of a battle here. Looked like Dean got a little unsettled. Dean's lost his position there, Leak. Oh no, they're fighting back.
They're back again.
Had a bad angle, but Leaky got on the brakes. Dean's right on the back of him now. Other way around, sorry. Dean got on the brakes, which brought Leaky right up the back.
Was that Spinovich gone around at turn 4, I think it is?
Yeah, we don't need to show that. We know that happens every race.
Wade Edwards is now... That Castrol car is switching and swapping spots back there as well.
We got Toddy Thornburn and Matthew Boylett with a battle. Greg Leak, Dean Sinkovic. Then we got Wayne Shepherd, Jet Murray. Tyson Styles is out to a 1.4 second lead. So this is going to be interesting.
Back into 3. Jet Murray back into P3 from P10 off the start.
Jamie Christensen's in the pits. Interesting early pit stop. It's a very interesting early pit stop. Let us know in the chat, guys, where you think your pit strategies would be. And how you might attack this 40-minute race around Phillip Island in the 86s.
Not forgetting, we just did a 20-minute race, so we may see a little bit of variation in the jumps. Like some of the guys might have gone a little bit short at the start. Try and get a little bit of a run out of the early phase, and then they can run through to the end.
Not the Team Greg cars! Careful, boys!
Oh no!
Oh my gosh, they came together so hard.
So we heard Jetto say, I see Jetto just up in a P2 now, so he's made that pass on Jason Douglas. So we heard him say about fuel saving. So it'll be interesting to see how many stops we do actually have in this one tonight.
We're only 8 minutes in, and these guys are racing like it's coming down to the last lap still.
We got our resident chef, Toddy Thornburn, just on the radio there to race control. And who's that flashing? Someone is still flashing there. It's just in front of Aaron Maguire, so...
Just in front of Aaron Maguire, we got Matty Boylett. You mean flashing as in blinking as in connection issues, or...?
Yeah, he's just in and out, yeah.
Jamie Christensen has been in the pit a long time. I'm actually wondering if his connection issues has called for race control to step in.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because blinking is definitely... connection issues are in our rule book that you must have a stable connection to race. Due to someone blinking like that, they disappear off track. Nobody else can see you. They just reappear in front of you, and then you slam into the back of them. We got Maze. We got Leak on Maze now as well. Jeez, Leaky is just... Leaky. He took a bit of hiatus because of some health conditions. He's come back to the league, and he's just going hard.
It looks like he hasn't missed a week, doesn't he?
No.
He just straight back in, straight in the groove. Look at him here. He's going to go up the inside at 1. He's not going to get there, but he can get the braking into 2, though, if he gets it right. He can always run out of this section here. Oh,
Brad Mays is off.
Gone deep, way too deep.
I love that corner. Have I told you about how much I love this corner?
Yeah, I saw a few of the boys in practice that were drifting that corner and stuff like that. It's a hard corner to get right, because if you don't know your pace, you can just overshoot by a little bit, and that little bit can make it a lot when you get in there. Dingo.
Fencing on the back of Hodgkinson.
Oh, we got Greg, Matthew Boylett, black flag, failure to leave racing room causing contact lap 1. So Matthew Boylett getting a a drive-through there. That's interesting.
Where did you read that?
Oh, I read that on iRacing, Shibby. I have it up on my other
Oh,
monitor.
you can look at the chat. Yeah, I can't see the chat. So, yeah, right. Well, that's good that you've got that up. Okay, so interesting. So drive through for, you said Jason...
Matty Boylett. Matty Boylett.
Right, for contact on lap 1.
Kevin Wakefield just been black flagged for contact lap 2, turn 9. So we're seeing a few of the boys getting a little bit pushy, I think. Oh,
we've got the two teammates, Jet Murray and Jason Douglas, plus Wayne Shepherd. There's 3 teammates in there chasing down the crisscross / Whitey Pies entry of Tyson Styles.
This is going to be on.
Oh, no, sorry, Wayne Shepherd is not part of the Jet Murray crew. Man, I'm so sorry. LMR Esports, that's the one.
LMR Esports.
Yeah. Oh, big blink.
Oh, whoa.
That's Jet.
That was Jet Murray just blinked that hard, so...
And we've got Wayne Shepherd right on the back of these guys as well. This is going to be a really interesting race, only 11 minutes in.
Get these boys on the straight and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the rest of the field is sort of stretching out a little bit, but don't forget the pit stops are going to come into play, and we've got Kevin Wakefield in for his drive-through.
That would be a drive-through, yeah. And it's a long trudge through this pit lane too. This is a long pit lane. We see now Jason Douglas looking onto the back of Jedi Murray trying to get the run, but Jedda's also trying to work on Tyson Styles in front of him there, so he's looking for a big run here through the last corner out onto the front straight.
Just pit lane time is 33 seconds just to get through the pit.
This is going to give Jason Douglas a real run now. This could be a double position loss here for Tyson Styles, because these boys are going to...
Look at them bumping each other. Look at it. Pushing each other. But look at Wayne Shepherd's coming up in there as well.
Straight in there.
Whoa, very squirrely off that dirty air as he dropped back then to block.
Tyson, he come back in, he shut that inside line down because he knew Tyson Styles had that opportunity to return that favour. So now Tyson Styles is going to look to make another move. But on the same note, you got Wayne Shepherd coming right up on the back in P4, and this is going to be real interesting from Wayne's point of view to see what he's seeing. So here we are. There's Tyson Styles on the outside.
He's pushing.
Well, it's going to be the inside into this corner here, which is the first of the hairpins. So
he needs to crisscross now. He needed to get that run off that.
Didn't get the drive, Did not get the drive at all off that hairpin. And that's the problem, because as we said, these cars are all about flow. So if you've got to stop and try and get started again, it just hurts the car. It just doesn't like it. It likes the flow. It likes to just keep moving. So not a very stop-starty car in a lot of ways. So
very a lot of people like low-powered. It's like, well, you know, these are naturally aspirated, the GRs. I don't believe these are fitted with a turbo, so there's no real acceleration in them. But once they get up and going, they're moving.
Yeah, they are moving. I mean, we'll try and get an onboard shot there with one of the boys, and we'll see as they get down the straight. They'll be doing close to 200, 220 down the straight. So but they do move once they get into good rhythm. So you see the LMR Esports boys now out the front.
200 kilometers an hour, mate. 208, 2010.
Yeah. It'd be about
215. That was 215.
Yeah, that was about 215. Yeah, that's what I said, about 220. So they do get a move on. So they're not waiting a stretch of imagination. They're not a slow car. But they're just slow to get. Oh, Matthew Boylett off
track there. Got Tyson Styles right on the side of Jason Douglas right now. He wants to split them.
I don't know if he's going to get it done there, though.
Oh, bumping. Careful, boys, careful.
Oh.
Nice
I don't think
work.
Jason Douglas will mind that too much, though. I don't think he'll mind that. He'll come back. He'll give it back to him and get on with it.
Got Boylet Racing, Toddy Thorburn. Big drag race down the main strip right now. Come on, Toddy.
Boys, it's racing, not drag racing.
No,
Come
it's
on,
drag
get into
racing.
it.
Look at these two go side by
Toddy's
side.
got to get the switch here. He's got to get out of it early and get the
Oh,
switch
he got
inside.
so squiggly just then. Brad Mays on Aaron Maguire here on Brad Mays. Oh, more bumping.
Oh. Does he redress that? Does he give him a...
Nah, it's a bit of love taps, Matt. Little bit of love taps.
That's just elbows out.
Elbows
Good to see
out,
the
man.
boys not worrying about it, just getting into it. And again, we see the speed and the gear ratio down their bottom right-hand corner. Because there it is again. Flash back up, so we can kind of see exactly what the boys are doing. Oh, it was later on the outside on the top of that hill. Over Licky Heights.
Wayne Shepherd is still on the back of Tyson Styles, who's still on the back of Jason Douglas, who is still blocking as much as he can to stop them from getting to his teammate. But I don't think Tyson and Wayne are going to give up easy.
That Tyson's... No, it was Jason Douglas. I thought Tyson Styles might have gone into P2 then. Look like it. Here we go with Brad Mays on the back here.
Coming down the straight. These guys are flying.
It's such a cool shot, like seeing these guys go flat out down the straight and throw it into turn one. You're hoping and praying that everything just sticks underneath you for that 3 seconds you're in the corner. It feels like you're in the corner for a long, long time. There's a lot of load in the car, and you always feel like you're turning. You just never seem to get a break in that corner. You're just like, is the corner ever going to stop? And then you come off that, and then you've got a real short braking area to another really long left-hand corner. So it's a good, interesting combination.
Oh, Waddy Pies entry of Tyson Styles just got a little squirrely, which I think is going to give... Is Jason going to get it? No. He's going to hold the inside. Is he going to get the run out of here, though?
No, because you've got to switch back, and Tyson's just going to be a little bit slower there, so he's going to have to lift. Or he might get a run now, though. Tyson is on the racing line out there, so we'll have to see. He's got it done, but I think Tyson's going to stop
he's going to get the slipstream here. Oh, Toddy's off track. We'll get a replay of that. Don't worry, Toddy. I think Toddy...
I think he just said he ran out of fuel.
Toddy's run out of fuel.
What?
What happened, Toddy?
No, surely not.
Mate, pay your pit crew.
He's in the pit.
Pay your pit crew, mate.
So we see Toddy Thorburn and Kevin Wakefield back in the pit lane. We've also got Greg Johnson and Callum Hodgkinson just taking their pit stops now as well. So we are looking at about halfway through the race. So they'll definitely be trying to squeeze that out now. So
yeah, so it looks like Jamie Christensen is actually completely retired from race. So that's a little disappointing, as it would have been great to see how he stands up to his brother Sam, who we know is super quick. But there's definitely those internet connections tonight. But yeah, we've had quite a lot of guys come through the pits around about the 20-minute mark. So it looks like it's a one-stopper.
Getting a safety car.
Getting a safety car?
Safety car has been released. Yes, safety car on the race control channel there. And I think Brendan just said that he's off on turn 2.
I don't see a safety car moving to track. Mr. Hughes is still just chilling there, and the boys are still out going for it.
Okay.
I did see that Brendo, though, is off track, and I haven't seen him return to the track, so...
I think he's off at turn 2. If we might see as these boys now come down through here, that could be...
Oh, he's off the track again.
Okay, so there's no safety car yet.
So he's back on track. He must have got the car going. Looks like he might have been wedged in the wall there. Somehow managed to wiggle himself out. Let's have a quick look here before we get back to the action. We've got a bit of time.
This is turn 2. So this is where we're talking. Come off turn 1 and you've got that short braking and you've got to try and get it down, slow it up for turn 2. And I think it looks like he's really got a bit of front right-hand damage there too. Like that wheel looks very ordinary. I don't know what he's done here. He's obviously come straight through the, straight in the tyres. He's going to catch that little edge.
Lucky hit the tyres, man. Lucky they've got tyres there. If it was a normal wall, that's race. That's race over. The tyres do what they're supposed to do. So I'm wondering if he stalled the car and he's got himself stuck here. He's in a bit of a predicament, that's for sure.
You know, one thing should be, it's really hard to tell if that's tyre print or cow print on the side of his car.
Yeah, well, he's back on track, so I think it's a bit of both, mate. And Tyson, Wade Shepherd is on the back of Tyson Styles now.
Shepherd's just giving him a hard time, yeah.
Jason Douglas has done a really good job for his teammate, Jet Murray, because Jet Murray is now second, pushing a second out in front. So Jason Douglas is doing what he is set out to do.
So the problem being here for Tyson is he's trying to put pressure on Douglas, but he's also got to look in the mirror and he's trying to cover Wade Shepherd as well. So the problem being is you can't go fast if you're looking backwards. And we're seeing that now. We're seeing Tyson just slowly fall back into Wayne Shepherd's grasp there, and that's giving Jason Douglas and Jet Murray a bit of a free kick up the road, and that's going to be very hard, again, to peg that back. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. But Jet O'Murray, look, to say the guy is fast is an understatement. A 45.55 for the best lap of the race so far. Yeah, the guy's incredible. He is very, very quick.
Oh, yeah. He's extremely quick.
45 seconds. He's the only one in the 45, so it's, you know, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's nearly a second off the rest of the pace. So that's 800th of a second off the rest of the pack, essentially. 800th to 1 second a lap faster than the rest of the field. So that is ridiculously quick.
And it's good to see these young talent coming through, isn't it? Like, I mean, be it in the real world racing or even the virtual world racing, it's good to see the young talent actually getting out there and mixing it up with the boys. Oh, no.
Who's off?
Toddy Thorburn just been black flagged, towing without permission. Oh, Toddy.
Oh, no, Toddy. You know better, mate.
What are you doing?
Oh,
actually,
gosh.
I was always under the impression of, oh, no, it might be just a black flag, but I thought that might have been a DQ. Towing without permission?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just a black flag. He's on and off the track at the moment anyway. Usually I have the race control report open as the race control. Type it in. I can read out Tuesday's season 2. Nope, that's just V8s.
There's been nothing put up in that Discord channel tonight. It's only been what's on the iRacing chat tonight, so interesting. Anyway, back to the race. As we jump there with Tyson Styles, we see Jet O'Murray just got that bit of a gap there on Jason Douglas, but it's still a real close battle pack. 1.5 seconds, not even 1.5 seconds between the top 4.
Yeah, I'd say probably like 600th of a second from first to fourth.
The car's being called again.
So,
yeah, safety car is exiting pit lane. It is on its way out.
This time? He is. All right. Promo department. Thanks so much for promo department.
John?
This is Adam Hughes. So it could be Toddy or Mr. Greg Johnson because two of them have come
Greg
off
Johnson
track.
Is off track. Greg's still off track.
Well, look, I need to get one of Todd just because he's our brother from Kiwiland, a fellow SRW commentator. Same corner, mate. I'm telling you, as easy as that corner looks, and it looks like you should be able to go super fast, it's such a throw off of a corner. All right, let's have a look.
Jump 61. Greggy Johnson, what's happening with Greggy?
That's where we're heading now.
There he is. This is down in the southern loop. Oh, look at that. So no, that's Siberia.
So he's got,
Siberia.
It's the same thing.
He's going to get that bank. He's going to get that banking on the left.
Look, clips the grass. Ready? Watch that back right tyre. Bam. There it is in the dirt. And that car's gone. All you got to do is sniff the grass and the 86 will turn.
Oh, Greggy.
Oh, what a jump. I didn't even know there was a jump there.
It's not. It's just a wall. But because of the way he went in, I've been the victim of this myself.
No, it definitely looks like a jump. Look at this in slow-mo. That's a jump.
That's not a jump.
We can make that a jump. Look. Oh.
When you hit that the wrong way on the sim, it hurts. And it hurts a lot. The wheel gets ripped around in your hands. That is a nasty, nasty...
That's 2 cars on their side tonight.
Yeah, it is, actually.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so that there in Siberia, that's a common problem because you're trying to get on the gas, you're trying to get drive outs because you want to get fast through the hay shed and up over Lukey Heights. And you just get a little bit wide. You just grab it and it just touches the grass and... straight off onto the left, straight into that banking, and it's all over Red Rover. So unfortunately there for Greggy Johnson up on the roof, but...
we just also had Fenson and Edwards look like the only 2 to dive into the pits then.
See, Edwards is just coming out.
Yeah, and Fenson just came out just before him. Huge shout out to the promo department for all your support throughout all the seasons.
I think they all might have boxed in because I got Jed Murray coming in on lap 14, Tyson Souls 14, Wayne Shepherd 14, Douglas is on 14 as well, Reynolds.
Yeah, I can see quite a few, yeah.
Yeah, so they've all done their stops, so this is going to be
I wonder if they took tyres. Would that be the right time to throw on fresh tyres and try and hold it? Like, by the time this safety car finishes, we're going to have, say... 10 minutes left of the race. It becomes a 10-minute sprint at this point. And everybody's going to be bunched up. Take tyres, less fuel, 10-minute sprint. I was going to say, you're looking at Jet taking an 11.6 second pit stop, 13.15 for Tyson Souls, 12.2 for Wayne Shepherd. So yeah, no one's really taken anything. Anything over that is Dean Sinkovich at 38 seconds. So maybe Dean's throwing a set of tyres on back there in P12, try and get himself a bit of a window and a bit more of a track advantage. But I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, Dean Sinkovich down 10 spots now. Movers and shakers so far. Callan Hodgkinson up 10. Wayne Edwards up 8 spot. And Jet Murray up 9. So up 10 for Callan. That's really good.
Callan, yeah.
Seemings, we saw him off the track a few times and having a bit of a rough one trying to keep that car going. The car on the track. Cars do go. That's what they do.
Yeah, sure. They do that.
They do go.
But, you know, Jet Murray still with that fastest lap of the race with a 45.5, the only one in the 45-second range. So just see if he can add to that or even better that now he's got a chance to let the tyres cool off a bit.
So I think we're getting a wave around. Yep, there he comes down.
Brendan Walton goes
right there. I just want to give a huge shout out to all our sponsors, starting with Melville Equipment Corp. I'm so sorry, Melville. Melville Equipment Corp. Thank you so much for your support throughout the 2023 series so far. Warren M. Brown Tools for all your tool needs. Australian family owned for over 40 years. Go check them out if you need an upgrade on one of your tools. Of course, Toyo Sim. Great quality sim products. Go check their website out, toyosim.com.au. Fast Track Experiences, which our promo code is ending soon, guys. If you want to get 10% off your next drive in a V8 supercar, use code SRWGO to get 10% off. And of course, John from the Racecraft team. As always, we couldn't do it without them as well. So huge shout out to all our sponsors. Oh, and we need to update our sponsors. I know. Do you know who we missed?
Grim Industries.
I know,
Grim Industries, mate.
I want one of these tables.
How can you forget? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what Grim Industries do, please check them out. Grim Industries, GRIMM Industries. They make some of the wicked, most awesome-looking tables, a coffee table.
Not even just tables. They make all sorts of cool stuff out of, what is it?
Engines. Engine components and stuff. It's sick. They are so good.
Just see the cool little Valentine's rose they made out of the piston and rod.
Yeah.
I thought that was so clever. I'm like, man, what a great idea. But look, Go
And
check them
actually-
out. They do an awesome coffee table. They are massive. They will source blocks for you. They will help you find the engine that you're looking for, and they can custom build these awesome glass top tables to show the interior working of the engines as well, which is, it's fanatic.
And just while we're on that, I did read today, ShiBBy, that they're looking for a new employee. So there's an opportunity that if one of our race fans is looking, jump onto Facebook and check out Grim Industries and maybe see if you can get in there and become an artiste with the engines and glass and see what you can do.
An artiste.
An artiste.
Yes, you got to say it like that to make it seem very fancy. I just want to give another huge shout out to all the viewers again. Thank you so much for all your support over the last, 16 months, guys. We have finally hit 600 subscribers as of tonight, and it's all due to you guys out there watching and supporting the teams you want to support and enjoying our broadcast. So thank you so much for that. And if you are enjoying tonight's broadcast, even though it was a bit of a rough start, please let us know by hitting that thumbs up or letting us know in the comments. Like, I know a lot of people watch these on a TV and don't necessarily have the option to comment because you're just enjoying the broadcast. But if you can, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, as we are about to get back to the racing, as I believe Hughes has pulled away.
He has.
Jet has the lead. He's gone again.
He's
not even waiting.
He's gone real early.
He just jumps, and I wonder if that's because these are low powered off the acceleration. He's just got to go.
Flow. But look here, like 3 and 4, mate. Look at Jason Douglas. Look at this. Look at the run he's going to generate now. Just sitting there. He's just sitting there making Wayne Shepherd think about what's he going to do. What's he going to do? He switches back to the
careful.
outside now.
Oh, Shepherd drifted up in front of him.
That's fantastic, though. Look at that. There's Brad Mays on the back of Greg Leake as he puts a little bit of pressure now coming out of turn 2, the southern loop, as they shoot up now to the little kink at 3 down to the hairpin there. That's actually a Honda hairpin, the first one.
So Mays has got around Leakey, but we are on the back of Wade Reynolds here. I just wanted to see how this plays out as Wade takes the wider line. Had to lose a bit of speed there.
But Styles has got in front of Douglas. Tyson Styles is now on the back of Jet Murray. But this is going to be a ding-dong battle for the next, 6 minutes? 5.5 minutes? Thereabouts?
Tyson Styles started in front of Douglas, mate. So Douglas got around Wayne.
Did he? Douglas got around Wayne Shepherd.
Yeah, so Douglas has got around Wayne.
They must have swapped spots in the pit lane then, because Douglas was behind Jet when we went to that safety car. So with the pit stops and stuff, they must have switched spots, and it looks like Douglas took 4 seconds more fuel. So Tyson Styles a 13-second pit stop, and Jason Douglas a 17 seconds. So there's a little bit of window there. So he must have got him in the pit lane. So
this is a 10-minute sprint, as I thought.
This is nothing more than a flat-out sprint at this point. So we got Henry Fenton there right on the back of Wade Reynolds.
He's going to come out. Is this inside lane going to work for him?
Yeah, I think you'll get this.
See that back end step out and see how much they move across the track.
Yeah, that's...
Look at it stepping. As he tried to break into that corner, you can see that rear end just wiggling. Oh, no, Leakey.
Vincent's got... Oh, Leakey just... Oh, I saw that in the background.
Leakey just had a bit of a brake lock up, and that's let about 4 people through, mate. You got Boylet.
Inkovic a chance at it too now. Boylet on the back of Aaron Maguire. He's going to switch to the inside, and he's going to send it.
Oh,
and he's got the block pass done.
Wow, and he got a lot of acceleration out of that corner.
I think it was a bit more of a placebo effect actually, because he actually got the block pass done, so he actually made Aaron Maguire basically slow
down. Yeah, right.
He really blocked him, so he had nowhere to go. So it was a good pass from Matty Boylet, and he just blinked. We just saw Matty Boylet just flash out of out of the.
Yeah, I wonder
the
where some of
decent
these
best.
guys are, because there's been a few blinking tonight, which is a bit odd for an Australian league. Like, usually the drivers' connections are good, but I wonder if that the storm and the cyclone, hurricane off the coast of Australia at the moment. There's actually two. There's one on the coast of Western Australia and one on the coast of Queensland. So
Yeah, we're just coming into that late tropical storm season, aren't we now? So
yeah, who would have thought that we were in summer? Usually we're drowning.
yeah.
Like, what happened this year?
Yeah, exactly. Well, now
Callum's
Hodgson's
getting a run.
up on the back of Aaron. He's got the run. Absolutely going to nail this run down there. So this is where Aaron can just play a bit smart here and just slot straight back in behind him. Just pull right up in behind him. Use this draft. It looks like he's just losing a little bit of ground there. We can just see, but he might. He's definitely lost a bit.
Oh,
there.
look at him getting squiggly. Oh my gosh.
These cars are so much fun. I can't wait to get you in one of these, ShiBBy, and get you loose out on the track, mate. These things are
You
fun.
need to come do some officials with me, mate. I love driving these things. When I get the chance, man, I hate having a busy life. I got a steering wheel in front of me, and my daughter uses it more than me, as Dean makes a huge dive down.
Sinkovich, we're not used to seeing the Sinkovich boys make moves like that, but
Maguire's fighting back,
hold
though.
it. See if he can. He's got that pass done. Dean's just got to now get his head down and move forward. That's P10 now for Dean Sinkovich. That's a brilliant result.
We got Boylet on the back
This
left
is,
of
Boylet on Brad
Mays.
Mays. Oh, Boylet's going to send it. He's going to go up the inside. Over Lukey.
Oh,
What a
careful of
spot
the
to
grass,
send it,
boys.
Matty, what a spot. That's fantastic. That's great driving. That's good heads-up driving, too. That was good respect shown by both drivers there. So, well done, boys. And Matty Boylet now picks another one off. He's now looking back at Wade
It's
Reynolds.
still on at the front. It is still on. Pinching him.
Tyson.
Oh,
Tyson was up on that
and on
curve,
the
I
other
think.
side.
He's got
They're
him.
going to go
way
three
up
wide.
the side.
This is a
It's,
drag race. What is going
Wayne
on?
Shepherd. Look at this.
Watch
they go
out,
three wide
boys.
and-
Watch
Oh, get
Forward. Look at.
Oh, no. He's
There's a
escalated.
touch. Oh, Shizer.
All four are out of here. That's going
was.
to give Jet Murray
That's the
a
top four.
massive lead now.
That is the top. That's from
It was too.
second to fourth.
It was. Jason Douglas has now inherited the lead.
That's going to be interesting.
No, Henry.
So Jet Murray's still
No.
in first. Wade Reynolds
Murray,
is now
yeah,
in
still in-
second. Matthew
That's-
Boylet has moved into third.
Third spot. Yeah.
And then you've got Brad Mays into fourth. What has just happened? I need replays. And then we've got a huge battle pack.
That's going to bring Dean Sinkovich up at P7. Tyson Styles is back there in
Oh,
sixth
this
now. We just
battle
saw him
here for the
fighting
top
lead.
10. We're going to have a big battle here. This is going to be our battle to the end, I think,
90
mate.
seconds. 90 seconds left in the race. And we got already Wayne Shepherd's now back in pit lane.
Fenson's in pits.
Benson's in the pit, yeah.
But this is going to be
Field
our battle.
drop.
The battle here is going to be for fifth place now.
It looks very much like it. Well, Jet's now got this in the bag. It's his to lose with a 3-second gap. And then there's another 1.5 seconds back from Wade Reynolds to Matthew Boylet. And then there's another almost second back to Brad Mays. So this is really Jet's to lose now. So all he's going to do is just keep his head down.
Tyson Styles.
What
a move.
Angry now. he's driving angry now.
Yeah,
he's
he
not
wants that
happy,
spot
so-
back. He's back into fifth. He's only got 2 more to get, but I don't. Oh, mate, I think we could be coming
He's
around
5
to.
seconds off the back of Brad Mays, though, mate, with 40 seconds left to go.
Yeah.
I don't think he's got the time, and that's going to bring Callum Hodgkinson right on the back of him. And it's going to bring Dean Sinkovich into play here, too. White flag there from Barney.
Did you see Barney that time?
Yeah, I did. On my screen, yeah, I did. That's Dean Sinkovich.
It is Dean. He's making a move. He's going for a second. Oh no, on Callan.
Get in, son. Oh, send it, buddy. This is what we like to see. Oh, he's just blocked Tyson's spot. Oh,
And
no,
he's
Dean,
locked
look
up
at
on the
that.
dirt.
It's not
Watch
where
the
you
dirt.
pass.
Watch the dirt. Oh my gosh. And the guys will be freaking
they're
out there with
fighting.
the
Look at that.
blinking. And Greg
Brings up
Leake's on
Brad
the back
Mays.
of this as well now.
And Greg Leaks, yeah, he's in P9.
Oh,
so
Aaron
he's,
Maguire side by side.
oh, yeah, he's just snuck up the inside. Greg Leake's got to send it here.
Oh, there was an early braking.
Who's that? Oh.
That's Dean. Dean saw the
That's
early
Dean
braking. He's had to swerve to the right there.
Dean's probably in the best position he could be in right now. Oh,
He's on the
not
grass.
so
Get off the grass.
He was just using the strip there, I think. He was just on that ripple strip.
I'm sorry.
So that's going to bring Greg Leake right onto the back of Dean Sinkovich now. So I think Dean might have just burned his bridge on that one. I think he might be done and dusted there, but Greg Leake's not going to go down without a fight. As we now follow with Jed O'Murray as he comes around to take the checkered flag for what's been an exciting feature race. And this is a man that started in P10. So he's found himself at the front at the right time and just been able to catch that little window of opportunity. So well done to Jed O'Murray. We're going to get Wade Reynolds, and that was tight.
That was tight.
That was really tight there with Wade Reynolds and Matthew Boylett, Brad Mays.
Look at these guys driving around the camera. How nice are they?
Oh.
They see the drone and they just drive right around it.
Callum Hodgkinson, Tyson Tolles, Dean Sinkovich stays in P7, Aaron Maguire 8, Greg Leake's gone back to P9. So Aaron must have had a stellar run off that corner. Wayne Edwards.
I want to see how close this was between Matty Boylett and Wade Reynolds, because this was a sprint to the finish line.
I think Matty Boylett was just there, mate. I really do. I don't think there was much in it at all because he got the run. He got the run. You can see the draft just played a lot.
But he's blinked as well.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if the blinking actually hurt him.
Live timing is telling me between them 0.01. And
yeah, correct. I'm getting the same, yeah.
Hang on, no, 0.009. So 9,000ths of a second to pull that.
Absolutely nothing in it, is there?
Oh,
that is
Greg
crazy.
Leake and Aaron Maguire. 1/1000th of a second.
Yeah.
So they crossed it. They crossed it at the same time.
We get a replay of that.
Yeah,
we get a replay of Greggy Leake and Maguire here.
We'll get a replay, of these battles at the back.
It's Aaron Maguire on the top of your screen and Greg Leake on the lower side there in the red and black car.
That is a dead finish.
Look at the side-by-side running here as they come through the last corner and try and get a good exit onto the straight.
This is a dead finish.
They are bumping doors as they're trying to go to the finish.
That is a dead finish.
Look at that. That is the smallest of margins to Maguire. Smallest of margins. My goodness. If you've got a sim, if you haven't raced these cars, jump in and look at this. Look at this. Look at it. It's not even a splitter.
That is crazy. What a finish.
Good driving. Well done to the boys. And as we just get back through the field there, as we said, Wayne Edwards in P10, Stephen Sinkovich, P11. So the boss man getting up into P11.
Doesn't count when people have to leave the server.
Jason Douglas getting P12 after that big collision there, and then Kevin Wakefield P13, Toddy Thorburn in 14, and Brendan Walton in 15, and then we've had Wayne Shepherd 16, Henry Fenson 17, Greg Johnston back there at 18th, Jamie Christensen looks like he might have left us back there in 19, and then our two safety car boys there. But that is our top three right there. And what an absolute amazing run that was.
That was an awesome race. I'm still interested about the contact with from second to fourth. That if there is going to be anything. Yeah. But it's interesting because it brought Matty Boylett, who is another LMR esports driver who was battling in about 10th spot all night, up into third.
Exactly. Now, speaking of Matty Boylett, we've actually got him in the green room, so we're going to drag him down here. We're going to have a chat with the man in P3, Matty Boylett. Mate, take us through that last little safety car period there. That was quite the incident happening all around in front of you, mate.
Yeah, I was just hoping for something to happen, and it happened, and kind of back to P3. It was mint.
So what, from where you sat, mate, what sort of happened there? Like, take us through what you saw.
Saw him for a while. I knew something was going to happen, and come T1, it happened.
So, take us through your night, Matty. It wasn't quite where you'd want to be tonight. A few little ups and downs throughout the evening.
The first race was good. Second race, that lap 1 collision, and then I just wasn't focusing for the rest until the last bit. Just had multiple offs. Had to pit top twice for fuel. Mixed up the strategy and everything.
So probably not one of your better nights tonight, eh?
Nah.
But essentially, your strategy actually did play out because look, you're on the podium.
Yeah. It was quite. Yeah.
It's quite interesting. We see you, like you said in the first race, you're right there with Jet, and you were pushing him along and stuff like that. But you're back tonight. You're back on the podium, so it's still a good result. It's good for the championship as well.
I wasn't expecting it, but yeah, pretty good.
You take them wherever they come, I guess.
Yeah.
So, mate, here's your opportunity. Give us the names and the people behind the scenes that are doing all the work and getting you boys here.
I'd like to thank LMI Esports, Jet and Jace for the support over the night. The sponsors are Lodge Bros, NZ Performance, Wayne Bullet Mechanical, Majors Setups, and that's about it, yeah.
Yeah, awesome job tonight. Well, look, mate, congratulations, P3.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week's a little better for you and we can get another chat with you, mate.
Yeah, all good. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Matthew. We'll throw Matty back to the green room. No, he's already gone. We'll throw him back out of there. Now, we're going to bring in P2, Mr. Wade Reynolds. Let's drag him in. Mr. Wade Reynolds, sir, probably one of the closest finishes that we saw until we reviewed further back in the field. Take us through your night.
Yeah, that was pretty close at the end, eh? Pleasantly uneventful is how I'd sum it up. Nice and clean, and tried to stay out of the way of everybody and keep it on the tarmac and see where I ended up at the end. I knew I wasn't the quickest, but I thought if I hang around there and thereabouts, I can probably end up with a good result.
Well, mate, it was all happening around you, wasn't it? Like there was cars going off left, right, and centre there at the end, like under that last safety car. Once that sort of gone, and it was almost like the brains just went out of gear, and no one was really sort of paying attention. Yeah,
I felt like Moses going into turn 1, a couple of laps to go. Where it was, it's just like cars everywhere, and this nice clear gap right in the middle. And I went, oh, what was I, 6th or something to 2nd? And then I saw Maddie behind me, and I went, oh, that's going to be hard work.
But I know Shibby's itching to speak with you, mate. He talks about you every week. Loves the driver picture.
Yeah, right. Yeah, cool. It's an old 86. It's not a new one, but still.
Yeah, we just like seeing the faces of our drivers. So we've also got a camera room set up that nobody is actually joined yet for interviews. And most of the excuses is, man, you don't want to see me in a sweaty mess. So the question is right now, Wade, are you a sweaty mess after that race?
I'm a little bit sweaty, yeah.
Well,
I'll admit that, yeah.
Means you were racing hard, mate, and enjoyed yourself. So
I'll go and shop around for a webcam on the weekend. How's that?
Yeah, mate, we need someone to trial it.
Yeah, cool. Sounds like a good idea. Just watch what you wish for.
No, look, mate, the broadcasts are all about, showing off the drivers in our league, mate. That's what we're here for. And speaking of, mate, it's your time to shine and shout out all your coffees that help, all your coffees. I read coffee on your car and got really excited then. Shout out all your sponsors that help you race in our league.
Yeah, cheers. Firstly, family and the wife, obviously, for keeping the kids out of the room, and all the guys at JWM. The team's just a great team to be in and nice and casual. Brewed Coffee, obviously, TW Engineering, and Tough Customs, who help us with our sports sedan in real life. Cheers.
You got a sports sedan in real life?
I claim to, yeah.
You claim to.
It was an AE, like the old 86.
Yeah, yep.
There's not a lot of 86 left, but 2 litre at the moment. So I run in the 2 litre class with a 3S beams, 6-speed thing. So make a lot of noise and have a lot of fun.
Mate, that's awesome. We're starting to learn so much about our drivers over this season, and it turns out we have a lot of you guys that race in real life series, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, no, it is really good, and it improves the quality of the racing that you're doing in the sim as well, because people kind of know what to do on a racetrack when you're jostling for positions.
100%, mate, 100%. Well, congratulations tonight on P2, mate, and you'll have to message me where I can get some of that brewed coffee from. So
we'll do.
Yeah,
they'll be happy with that. Yeah,
I got it. I got excited when I read it. So
cool. Thank you.
Awesome, mate. Well done.
Cheers.
All right, we'll throw Wade back into the green room. All right, we're going to bring him back in. Bringing him back in for the second time this evening because he's done it again. Jet Murray, P10 to P1. Mate, you make it look easy.
Oh, I wish I could say that, but yeah.
So take us through, mate.
Oh, as I said before, got to start at the back and work our way to the front, me and Matthew, and sadly, Matthew had that first lap crash, so a bit harder to get to the front by myself, but luckily Jace was up there too, so had another person to help out.
Yeah, right.
Did you see that that battle from second place to fifth place happening behind you? And then did you just see a flash in your rear view mirrors of all 4 of them just off track and think, wow, that's the easiest win I've had this season?
I guess so. I was not looking in the mirror, but looking at the relative and saw Jace go down the standings. And especially for a person that drives an LR, it's pretty sad. But yeah, anyway, he was going to get his first podium in his first race, but things happen and yeah.
Oh, mate, it was phenomenal battling from the 4 behind you. They all wanted to get to you. That's what their goal was, and they were just non-stop battling. And yeah, one little wheel off the track and hit that dirt, and you definitely know what the 86 is like when she loses one tire of traction. It's yeah, she turns, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. And luckily Matthew pushed his way through and didn't give up and got that third spot.
Yeah, well, he said that he wasn't too happy with his pit strategies, mate. But look, I said to him, they must have worked because you're in third place.
Yeah.
But well done, Jet. Again, it's great to have you back in the league, and mate, you're really giving it to the boys in the 86. So it's going to be interesting. I don't have many doubts that you're going to have too much trouble throughout the rest of the season. But where are we heading next week? We are at Knock Hill. Interesting, mate. So we've seen the V8s and the prototypes take on Knock Hill. Have you ever raced at Knock Hill, Jet?
Sometimes, but not really. Not my type of track. But
it's not really. Yeah, it's not really a track apart from things except maybe go-karts. So it was interesting.
We did see the TCRs there.
And the V8s.
We did see the TCR.
We've seen the V8s.
Yeah, the TCRs went there, and that was a pretty good race. So
yeah,
I don't know, I'm hoping to see the boys turn up next week and put on another fantastic show like we saw this week.
Yeah, definitely. So how are you feeling about Knock Hill in the 86, mate?
It's definitely a short track for a slow car, so it'll be a fun track like Sandown instead of Phillip Island, with a bunch of straights where the tow's so effective around here.
And where do you think we're going to see the overtakes at Knock Hill? Because essentially in the V8s and the prototypes, I didn't watch the TCR, but it was the last corner was really the only spot that people were making a move to overtake. Otherwise, it was letting people make a mistake somewhere and getting around them.
Yeah, it's that too. The track's kind of like Knock Hill, pushing the people into mistakes and getting all over their rear view mirror. So it's pushing them into a mistake for your position, trying not to lose time at the same time.
Oh, well, nice, mate. Nice. Well, it's been great chatting to you again twice tonight. Your sponsors are getting a great shout out across the broadcast, mate. And congratulations on P1 overall tonight, mate. That is yours locked in the bag. And it's now your time to shout out all your sponsors that help you race in the leagues you race in.
Oh, well, firstly, thank the boys, Alamar Esports, Matthew and Jason, Lodge Brothers, Wayne Boylet Mechanical, NZ Performance, Majors and Majors Garage.
Fantastic, mate. Congratulations again on a rock-solid performance tonight, mate. Not just from you, but across the board tonight. There was some fantastic battles from start to finish. And, yeah, we look forward to seeing you back on track again next week, Jet. So congratulations, mate.
What on me?
I reckon I could get that foot cam going for next week.
Oh, yeah, the cam? Yeah, all right.
Yep.
We might hold you to that.
Yeah, mate, I've been wanting to trial it. I have the camera room set up, but everybody says they're sweaty messes. So, look, I need someone who's not a sweaty mess that wants to be on camera.
I can definitely do that.
I mean, listen to Jet, mate. He sounds cool as a cucumber. It doesn't even sound like he's worked up a sweat yet.
He's
he
relaxed.
need another hour racing. That's what he needed.
Mate, are you jumping off the sim to head to bed, or are you going straight into another race?
I'm going straight to bed and waking up in the morning for school.
Yeah, mate. Well, good on you for getting up. And also, huge shout out to the parents for letting you come along and race in the league as well, mate. I know it's not easy. Yeah, congratulations again, mate. We look forward to seeing you next back week. Sure, Shibby. Gosh, we've got to end this stream.
Right, we'll say goodbye to Jet. Well done, mate, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks for commentating.
No problems, mate.
Yeah.
Yes, Matty Boylet, thank you for joining the chat. Guys, I just want to give another huge shout out to everybody who has joined us tonight in my dyslexic ways of talking. And thank you all so much for all the support over for the last 16 months. So officially we have hit 601 subscribers. And look, if you have enjoyed the broadcast tonight, or when you go back to watch the broadcast, all you got to do is hit that like button for us to let us know, and it helps us out a ton. It has been phenomenal tonight commentating with you, Rob, while also doing the cams. I very much enjoyed that. Once we got going,
it was a lot of fun tonight. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great racing.
It was, and I mean, this 86 series. I mean, it's only new to the sim, but it is just turning on some of the best racing I think I've seen in any category across the sim ever. So this is just fantastic, and to see the likes, you know, of Jet and the boys coming through, and you know, even you know, further back in the pack, you know, it's not just the front guys that are battling hard, it's the guys further back as well. So it's just good racing all around. So excellent work to our podium tonight, and also further back into the field with some nice clean racing and some good passes. So
definitely,
but
mate,
yeah,
definitely.
I agree with you, mate. I think we're going to wind it up, eh?
Yeah, mate, and as we see all our sponsors flash across the screen again, don't forget, it's SRW Go with Fast Track Experiences, because that promo code is ending soon. And all the other sponsors that have come up, definitely. And, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting the bloody tables, man. Please do that one. Grim Industries.
Industries, guys. Please go and check them out. GRIMM Industries for all your... Yeah, just say quirky furniture ideas. Go and see what they can do for you.
Anything car-related furniture, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
But no, that tonight has been your Season 1 of 2023, Round 4 of the Toyota GR86 Sim Racing World Broadcast. Thank you all for joining us. I've been Nathan ShiBBy Howard with my good friend Rob Hayter on comms tonight. I hope you all have a good evening, and we will see you tomorrow night for... What day is it? Friday for your GT3 90-minute Enduro. And then we will be back Sunday for your V8 Super Pro Series, where our Pro and Am boys battle it out on track. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.